The first thing Elias noticed was the smell. It wasn't the clean, sharp scent of pine or the damp rot of fallen leaves. It was heavier, musky, sour, and alive in a way that made his stomach tighten. He stopped on the trail, one boot half raised, listening to the forest settle around him. Somewhere far off, a bird let out a single warning chirp and then went quiet. Elias told himself it was nothing, elk, bear, something normal. That lie lasted exactly 3 seconds. A branch snapped behind him. Not a small crack, not the skitter of something fleeing, but a deep, deliberate break, as if the forest itself had shifted its weight. Elias turned slowly, his breath fogging in the cool mountain air. Trees stood close together, their trunks dark and unmoving. Yet the silence felt wrong, stretched too tight. Then it stepped forward. It was taller than any man Elias had ever seen, shoulders brushing the lower branches of the pines. His body was wrapped in thick, dark hair, matted and uneven, as though it had dragged itself through mud and brambles for years without rest. Long arms hung nearly to its knees, the hands enormous, fingers curled and scarred. But it was the face that held him. Not a snarling monster, not a beast mid-charge. Its eyes were deep-set and reflective, catching the dim light beneath the canopy. They were watching him not with hunger, but with something closer to caution, curiosity. For a moment, neither of them moved. Elias's heart pounded so hard he worried the sound would give him away. His rifle felt useless, suddenly absurd, hanging from his shoulder like a toy. The creature inhaled, its chest expanding, and the smell grew stronger: earth, sweat, old rain. It tilted its head slightly, as if listening to something Elias couldn't hear. A memory flickered through Elias's mind. Stories told around campfires, shaky videos online, laughter from people who swore they wanted proof but never really did. Standing there, proof felt unbearable. A low sound rolled out of the creature's chest, not a roar, but a deep, vibrating hum that Elias felt in his bones. Okay. The ground seemed to answer it, leaves trembling where they lay. Then, with surprising grace for something so massive, it stepped backward. One step, then another. The forest swallowed it piece by piece. Dark hair blended into shadow, bulk dissolved into tree trunks and brush, until there was nothing left but broken branches and a lingering smell in the air. Elias stood frozen long after it was gone. When he finally moved, he didn't follow. He didn't shout. He didn't even reach for his phone. He turned around and walked back down the trail. Every sense sharpened, every sound too loud. Later, when people asked if he'd seen anything strange up there, Elias always shrugged. But sometimes, late at night, he could still feel that hum in his chest, and he knew, with absolute certainty, that the forest had seen him too.